understand, the people of God were on the edge, on the outskirts of the promised land. And Moses sent 12 spies to go in and spy out the land. And they came back with the testimony. Caleb said, the first one to testify, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. Verse 11 says, but the men that went up with him said, we are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report. Notice what the Bible calls this, an evil report. Not a bad report, not a negative report, evil. And I'm going to deal with that in a few seconds, why it was referred to as an evil report. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up with the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. Now immediately the shift begins to change from the strength of God that brought us this far to the opposition or the enemy and how strong they are. Verse 33, and we saw their giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. Now again, glorifying the enemy. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. On the outskirts, on the edge of the miracle. And instead of rejoicing, they were influenced by the glorification of the enemy. Notice the Bible called it evil, an evil report. Why did the Bible refer to this as evil? Again, it could have said a bad report, a negative report. They opposed what Caleb said. Why was it called evil? Well, first of all, the problem was they glorified the enemy in opposition to the strength of God. They had forgotten, unlike Caleb and Joshua, who was another of that gave a good report, they glorified and had forgotten what God had already done.